So what do we do and how do we do it? Well, first of all, what do we do? So over the last 4 to 5 years, we have been speaking to quite literally thousands of people within the creative, media and tech worlds, because when we go in and start working with a company, we invariably will do an audit. And what we've done is we've pulled together all of those audits, in particular over the last couple of years, and we've got some incredibly rich and useful data to look at in order to genuinely understand what's going on within them. And we have pulled out 4 major insights, which we're now calling the four push beliefs. And it's those that we are now basing our products on, because we know that that's exactly what people within our industry need. Let me talk you through them one by one. First and foremost, the first one is called The Way That We're Working Isn't Working. And what this focuses on is performance and skills. And what we mean by that is that what we found is that many instances, many companies really don't understand how to modernize properly in terms of where they're going in alignment with their purpose and values, but also how to upskill their people for the future. So what we're really interested in is helping a company modernize, but also making sure that their people are completely future-proofed as well. So that's performance. On to the next one. You can't out-yoga a bad boss. Now listen, we love a bit of yoga as much as the next person, but what we do realize is that by putting yoga into a company, that's great, but you're dealing with symptoms. What you're not getting to is causes. And what we found from our research was that actually what we need in this instance is to really get to the root of the problem. And in many instances, that comes down to behavior, in particular, leadership behavior. So this product is all about supporting leaders to basically be at their best and then to get the very best out of their teams. And if we can change leadership behavior, then you can change the behavior of the wider workforce as well. So that's You Can't Out Yoga a Bad Boss. The product is leadership. On to the next one. The next one is being human is your superpower. And for us, this is all around mental health. We know that within organizations, actually to get the very best of people, it's about creating environments which are open and honest and where people can feel truly vulnerable. And when that happens, you know that people can be brave, that they can break rules, that they can do things differently. And that is how you get the most in terms of creativity and innovation and where people flourish. So that's the third one. Being human is your superpower, and that's all around mental health, both for the organisation and for the individual. The final one is I don't want work-life balance, I want work-life brilliance. And for this, you know, we really realise that this is all around well-being and it's all around energy. You know, we don't want to work with people when they're down here. We want to work with them when they're here and to get them up to here. Getting individuals and companies to peak performance. That's the difference, you know, and we realise that actually that probably needs a mindset shift within a company, getting people to think a little bit differently as well as with the individuals as well. So we will come in and we'll support the team in those areas as well as looking how the organisation functions to get it to its absolute best. So those are our 4 areas. But then how we work with you is that we'll come in and do an audit invariably in the first place, so really understanding what's going on with your people first and foremost. And then once we've got that, out of those themes, those blind spots, those insights, we'll build a program for you, bringing in the best talent from quite literally all around the world. Whatever it is that your team need, we are so tapped into it to be able to answer that for them. We'll manage the program all of the way through. And I promise you, the Push team really are absolutely second to none in doing this. And what we commit to you is complete pain relief. Dear God, it would be utterly ironic if our programs were to cause you stress. Finally, we will measure everything in terms of its effectiveness. So we'll look at feedback first and foremost after every session to make sure we're absolutely spot on with what we're delivering. And then after that, we will look at much more tangible business metrics, looking at productivity, attrition levels, and ideally looking at the financial gain or saving that we're making for your companies as well. We understand that that's where we can prove our impact. And for all of our clients, what we're ultimately looking for is a really long-term relationship, because that, of course, is where you create the greatest change. We'd love to hear from you.